What is going on, you guys? My name is Seapeekay, the host of all things MCC, and I know what you're thinking. Seapeekay, this video is very late. Why is it so late? I actually had so much stuff going on and some behind the scenes things that meant I have not been free to make this video for the last 3 days. So I know it's late. It's the first time I've ever been late, actually, filming one of these. Since I started making team predictions, they have been out the minute the last team was announced since I started. So cut me a tiny bit of slack, please. Thank you. But we are here with all teams for MCC Pride 2024, and of course my predictions. I can warn you now, my predictions are going to be even more of a mess than normal, because this is a wild roster full of very cool creators, but I don't know how good they are at Minecraft, so it's going to be great. Without further ado, let's get into the first team. Starting off with a banger, it's the Red Rabbits, made up of Ava Tyson, Purpled, Eret, and Dark Eyebrows. Now, from what my chat were telling me, Ava and Eret are friends. Outside of that, I'm not sure who actually knows who, but all I can say is that any team with Purpled is a team to be feared. And if you look down to the side here, hilariously, they named their group chat Skittles and Purpled. Also worth noting, this time around, MC Championship Pride is actually going to be supporting 3 charities: the Trevor Project, Kaleidoscope International Trust, and Outright International. And if I'm not wrong, that's the first time they've gone and expanded past just the Trevor Project. So really cool to see from the team. The second team, definitely one I'm more familiar with: Akko, Smager, Soup for Eloise, and the king of Superflat, Mog Swamp. Is it Mog Swamp or Mog's Womp? Like Womp Womp. These are the questions that plague my mind. As far as competing in MCCs go, it's a relatively inexperienced team. Scott Smager obviously has been in every single one, but that is not the case for the rest of the team. However, the vibes will be fantastic in this. I was going to say you never know what can happen in a non-canon MCC, but I heard that canon and non-canon has been deleted now. There is no such thing as that. So I think great vibes, and this is probably one of the teams that you would want to watch if you just want to watch an absolutely vibey team who all get on well, because, you know, I know at least 3 of these people know each other very well. So cool team. On to the next one. This is a very fun team: Mysticat, Krinios, Korokorvus, and Snifferish. As always, it's always cool to see Mysticat and Krinios back, and I think we're definitely going to see a pop-off event from Mysticat. I know they always take the opportunity to do well in Minecraft events, and I don't think this one will be any different. Now, I think this is quite a scary team made up of the Lime Llamas, 5UP, Wally Bear, Zombie Cleo, and Sishwami Whammy. I don't think 5UP can help themselves from competing and being competitive. I think that's in their nature, so I do think we're going to see them try and go for a high individual placement in this event. Also very cool to see Wally Bear back. I still don't think we've seen Wally's full potential. And of course, the crowd goes wild when there are hermits involved, so always fun to see hermits in the event. The final team of day 1 was the Green Geckos, made up of Kratzy, Michael Reeves, Lily Pichu, and Saikuno. This team is going to have some viewership, I'll tell you that. I know Dave Kratzy very well, and excited to see him back. King of making Minecraft Instagram edits now. And the only other person that I know personally on this team is Saikuno, who I know is competitive, but really just plays for the vibes. Excited to see Michael Reeves and Lily Pichu in here as well. Absolute OG creators, icons, and an all-round super fun team. The first team of day 2 was the Cyan Coyotes. Now this team's really cool because it was actually Cyan 24, and now it's Cyan Pride 24. Isn't that fun? Full circle. Jojo, Amesy, Hannah Rose, Pearlescent Moon. In my opinion, maybe the strongest team we've seen so far. An absolute wealth of MCC experience, by far the most experienced team, and some absolute beasts. I think so far this is the team to beat. So if you're looking for good vibes but a really competitive attitude, I think this is where you're going to find it. And just as I talk about wealth of experience, the next team pops up: Aqua Axolotls, Amfrost, Red Velvet Cake, Gemini Tay, and Elena EXE. This is also a team that certainly is not short of experience in the event. Amfrost, I think, much like 5UP, has a very competitive mindset, so I do think we're going to see Amfrost popping off. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, Amfrost individual number 1. Hear me out. Hear me out. I mean, as you can see here, Scott Smager has just killed it with these teams. Blue Bats is made up of Tapple, Shubble, Goomy, and Gucky. Always fun to see Tapple returning to the roster. I mean, unsurprisingly, again, I might as well have just said every team is going to be really fun to watch and moved on, because they are. Any team that you pick for this, I think is going to be great vibes. It's going to be a super fun POV. Just the return of Tapple, the return of Shubble, I think it's going to be a blast. Let's get into the next team. Now, this one I'm excited for. 1, because they got matching team art, which is sick. But 2, these people that are close friends of mine, and all I want for them is success. Boba, Harry, In the Littlewood, and Sarah, Team Yogs. And I'm pretty sure Harry would admit it, but he's also competitive. So I do think we're gonna see Harry popping off in this event. But having someone with the experience of In the Littlewood can never hurt a team. Then the combination could be quite scary. I'm gonna say it. I'm here for a purple pandas victory, all right? That's what I'm looking for. It may not happen, but boy, I can believe. And the final team of the day, and the most confusing, is the Pink Parrots. It's Apokuna, Sneak Stag, Piso, and the Pride Chicken. Now, I think people think that the participants know who it is, but even in the announcements that we get, it just says chicken. So I am super confused by what this means or who it's going to be. I have no clue. There were definitely players available, so this is definitely some sort of secret player, which makes me think it might be someone like high profile. I don't know that for a fact though. I actually have no idea. I can only assume the team might know who it is. As far as I'm aware, the other players are in complete confusion with no idea who Pride Chicken is. But I'm sure we're going to find out in the coming days. My curveball guess would be someone like Mr. Beast, and that is only because Ava is in the event. Otherwise, I would never ever have guessed that. So I have literally no clue. But overall, again, great team. Sneak Stag might be the funniest person in the entire event. There, I said it. And great to see Apokuna in the event, of course. But that is it for all the teams of MCC Pride 24. I am still going to be doing predictions, so let's get into those. If you're wondering why I did this a little differently, it's one, there's just so many new players that doing it through the old method would have just meant loads of blank pictures, which wouldn't have worked. And two, I was doing it late, so it made sense that I could use the Twitter pictures, and it made it much easier. Okay, so I'm taking some time. This has been painstaking, by the way, like absolutely painstaking. Here's where I am at. Don't be mad. I have the green geckos in last. I just think there isn't enough experience to get out of that situation. Pink Parrots. This is kind of mystery player dependent, but we don't know who it is yet, so this is where we're at. Red Rabbits, Purple Pandas, Blue Bats, Aqua Axolotl, Lime Llamas, Orange Ocelots, Yellow Yaks, Cyan Coyotes. That is what I think my top 10 are. Let me know if you massively agree or disagree. Usually you all disagree. So let's see. Leave your predictions in the prediction game that we have going that's going to be in the description of this video. We have a prediction league where you can make your own predictions and see if you can beat me or beat your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Seapeekay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.